morning, welcome to Morning Expresso. I'm Charulata Biswas. Here are the top stories from today's edition of the Indian Express. The big story. Amid a fall in production and higher overseas demand, the All India monthly average retail price of wheat flour, Atta, was Rs 32.38 per kg in April, the highest since January 2010. Among the 156 centers for which data are available, the price on Saturday was the highest in Port Blair and lowest in West Bengal's Purulia. The high domestic price of diesel has also added to the logistics cost of both wheat and flour. Here are the stories you'll find only in Indian Express. As the country fought the first wave of the COVID-19 pandemic in mid-2020, the Ministry of Finance's Economic Division was drafting a strategy to counter the negative commentary on India by global think tanks, indices and media amidst worries that this could lead to downgrading of sovereign rating to junk. A 36-page internal presentation seen by the Indian Express cited issues such as the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act of 2019, Citizenship Amendment Act 2019, National Register of Citizens and construction of Ram Temple that might influence rating agencies. And in this edition of the Idea Exchange program, EU Ambassador Hugo Astuto shares how Europe has a renewed interest in India and both can work together to deepen strategic partnerships on climate, green energy and connectivity while ensuring a rule-based order. Let's have a look at the front page. One of the petitioners in the Kashi Vishwanath Temple Gyan Vapi Mosque complex dispute, Delhi resident Rakhi Singh, is all set to withdraw from the petition today, her lawyer told the Indian Express. The other four petitioners, all residents of Varanasi, will continue with the legal proceedings. Asked why his client was pulling out, advocate Hari Shankar Jain said, there must be some reason if she is withdrawing. And pushing forward Chinese President Xi Jinping's concept of a global security initiative, an important Chinese official has said that the Indo-Pacific strategy of the United States, if left unchecked, would bring horrible consequences and push the Asia-Pacific over the edge of an abyss. And in an incident that raises questions over the handling of air travelers with special needs, budget airline Indigo allegedly denied boarding to a specially abled child on a Hyderabad-bound flight at the Ranchi airport on Saturday. The incident was brought to light in a Facebook post by a passenger at the airport who was waiting to board another flight. The author of the post, Manisha Gupta, told the Indian Express that the Indigo staff did not show any compassion. Here are the must-reads. In the second religious ceremony held at the ruins of the 8th century Martand Sun Temple in the last 3 days, Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha participated in a Navgrah Ashtamangalam Puja at the temple on Sunday. The temple is a protected monument under the charge of the central government's Archaeological Survey of India and has been tagged as a site of national importance. Notably, the ASI does not permit prayers at a protected site unless it was functioning place of worship at the time the body took charge of it. And the mid-range SUV space, the fastest growing segment in the country's car market, is bracing for a technological face-off. South Koreans currently dominate this space with Hyundai Motor and Kia Motor packing in multiple models that run on both diesel and petrol mills. Meanwhile, the Japanese counter led by Maruti Suzuki India and Toyota Motor is focused on a petrol-only strategy, riding purely on petrol-powered engines mated with hybrid systems. Two new Suzuki Toyota SUVs, both powered by petrol engines with hybrid drive units, promise to deliver higher power and considerably better fuel economy to stay in the fight with the diesel options offered by the others. And what is India's real COVID death toll? While as per government data, the number of deaths presently stands at around 5.2 lakh, several studies have suggested that India's official toll is an undercount. The WHO's latest report on excess mortality due to COVID-19 claims that the country's actual death toll could be almost 10 times more than what the government has projected. While these figures are being debated, Many important nuances are being missed. We explain how the death toll is calculated and why it is difficult to measure the scale of the undercount in a situation like this. When 36-year-old Geetu Anna Jose pictured her basketball comeback, she imagined a peach chiffon sari trailing behind her and her hair flowing like kajol in Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. But in reality, Jose saw a bloodbath on the court where a teammate was straight slapped and went down wincing in pain. The referees didn't even care. Geetu recalls amidst horrified giggles, only if someone kills you will they probably give a foul in 3x3 basketball. A mother of two children now, Geetu jokes that her kids are going to end up watching a rowdy player version of their mother on court in the 3x3 format, adding she has no choice but to adapt to the rough physical manifestation of basketball, a sport where the 6'2" was India's best in till 2013. And in today's Daily Confidential, in a bid to quell concerns about the December 4th killing of civilians in Mon district by security forces and to provide healing touch in Nagaland, Union Minister Rajiv Chandrasekhar visited the district where he announced that he has come there as PM Narendra Modi's representative and as their colleague, partner and friend in New Delhi. Being the first Union Minister to visit the district after the December killings, Chandrasekhar spent time with the villagers at the residence of Rajya Sabha MP from Nagaland S. Pangon Konyak, who is also the granddaughter of the founder of Motown. And finally, in today's episode of the Three Things podcast, we discuss the arrest of BJP's Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga by the Punjab police. That's a wrap for me today. For the latest edition of the Indian Express, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, the Indian Express. Thank you so much for watching.